And no one has taken a greater leadership role in applying this principle of teaching a man to fish so that he can feed himself, and applied that to the concept of energy usage than the chairman of the Arkansas Public Service Commission. Through his leadership, the APSC is putting in place policies that encourage utilities to promote energy efficiency, like home weatherization and energy audits, so that low-income customers won't have to rely as much on bill assistance. And now I'd like to introduce the chairman of the Public Service Commission, Paul Sesky.
Thank you, Steve, for that kind introduction. I'd also like to acknowledge Entergy as well as Sammy Cox with SWEPCO for the selfless service their employees are currently putting out across this state to restore electricity to literally hundreds of thousands of Arkansans. On behalf of Commissioner Honorable, who's here with me today, and Commissioner Reeves and myself, I would like to thank Rose Adams and the Arkansas Community Actions Agencies for their continued efforts to help thousands of Arkansans who are less fortunate pay their energy bills through the LIHEAP program. I would also like to thank Arkansas Utilities for their continued partnership with the Public Service Commission and the Commission's efforts to make energy efficiency a priority in Arkansas with the Commission's energy efficiency dockets and our recently opened sustainability docket. It is through this partnership that I'm confident that we can continue efforts to promote successful programs such as the Arkansas Weatherization Program, which enables homes in Arkansas to be more energy efficient with an investment that is recovered over a short period of time. Not only does such an investment make common sense, but in the long term it saves dollars and cents. For when a home of a less fortunate Arkansan is weatherized by the Arkansas Weatherization Program, not only is the homeowner's energy bill more affordable, it will free up future LIHEAP funds to assist another Arkansan who is in need. In short, I'm here today with Commissioner Honorable and Commissioner Reeves, as well as our staff, to express the Commission's continued commitment to partner with the Arkansas Community Action Agencies as well as the Arkansas Utilities to support the efforts of our congressional delegation to make LIHEAP funding available for Arkansans, because simply put, it's the right thing to do. Now I have the honor and privilege of introducing the leader of the great state of Arkansas. And Governor, I got to tell you, I had a conversation with a commissioner from Alaska who told me they had the most popular governor in the nation, but I corrected him and said the most popular governor is governor, and the best governor is the governor of Arkansas, Mike Beebe.
Thank you, Paul. And Rose, let me add my congratulations to you for your leadership. This past week has seen approximately 750,000 Arkansans understand what it's like not to have utilities in their homes. They understood that for a different reason than not being able to pay an electric bill. They understood it because Mother Nature wreaked havoc across the northern tier of counties in Arkansas and rendered businesses and residences, hospitals and offices, all sorts of individuals without power. Nothing, I think, is more starkly brought home than the idea of not being able to have utilities in your house like the recent ice storm brought home to so many Arkansans. And if anybody was ever on the fence about denying people the basic utilities of life, the ability to heat, or in the summer to cool your home when it's 104 or 105 degrees outside and the humidity's so high, then this past week illustrates the importance and significance of those basic needs. I hope that some good comes out of every tragedy, and that one of the things that will come out of this ice storm tragedy is that more and more people will recognize the dire straits that some of our citizens are in when they can't have utilities because they can't pay for them. In this case, LIHEAP does its best to change that dynamic. It does its best to reduce the number of people who will go without those basic necessities of life. I would be remiss if I didn't call out specifically our congressional delegation. The congressional delegation deserves our sincere thanks for recognizing the need and increasing the resources necessary to be able to touch more people. You already heard Rose say that they're doing a lot, but there's so much more that needs to be done. So many more people that need to be covered. So many more households that need the attention. And the additional funding from Congress that's been provided by our delegation and by the leadership, the addition of increased resources for the South, where there's a recognition that not just in the summer, but in the winter, we have some of these extremes as well. I guess it's serendipity that we're meeting here today during the midst of one of the most catastrophic power outages that Arkansas has seen. But fate has a way, I think, of bringing to the attention of our public the need to help folks with something as absolutely basic as heat. And that's what LIHEAP is all about. It's all about cooling too, because it doesn't make any difference whether you don't have utilities in the winter or the summer. The serious consequences of the lack of that in today's society, in today's world, is something that's brought home to all of us. So I just want to add my continued thanks to the utility companies that are represented here for their cooperation in the program, certainly to Paul and the entire commission, as well as the entire staff of the Public Service Commission that works with utilities, and as I indicated, Rose and the leadership that she and all of her colleagues have provided. Everybody working together can make life a little bit better for those Arkansans who are in need. And I'm grateful for your interest and your support. Thank you.